In comparison to other technologies, nearly everything about the flow converter is novel. This includes the rotors and blades, as well as the configuration of the coated current turbine and the degree of efficiency. Trials, tests, and experience from a current analysis lead to coming up with a completely novel and state-of-the-art coated current turbine. This turbine creates an optimal flow situation for energy generation and at the same time minimizes the counter pressure in the turbine and the vibrations within the flow converter. Consequently, the material stress is reduced to a minimum.
The flow converter's greatest advantage is the fact that it can be applied in a very broad field, meaning that it works using low and high flow velocities, a feature which currently is not very common for the generators on the market. Therefore, we currently need to measure the flow converter and build fitting generators.
We are currently 5 kilometers south of Ammersee at the stream of the river Amper. This plant was built in 1943. Today one could say that this stream can be regarded as an hydro alternative to a wind tunnel.
Due to the severe impact on the environment, conventional hydro plants do not receive permits anymore, depending on the individual body of water. However, the flow converter does not have any negative environmental impact and does not impound water. It can be installed in different ways and therefore is the optimal solution which can be applied basically everywhere.
The application is absolutely no problem, since the flow converter itself is attached to a round pole which can either be fixated on the ground or to an arm or on the top of a pontoon.
Thanks to its great flexibility, the flow converter can be applied in any current, as for example in the sea. The state-of-the-art microcontroller technology enabled low production costs, while at the same time a huge performance range.
The flow converter is constantly analyzed, including the speed of rotation, performance ratio, and potential disturbances or abrasion.
By means of an internet connection or a mobile communications network, the data of the flow converter's plant is saved, can be accessed online and visualized. Abrasions can be identified immediately. We combine the advantage of generating baseload energy as well as energy compatible with the grid, in particular thanks to the modules and small units we employ here. In other words, this is the principle of small hydropower, small module units, which can be installed and employed in every environment. There will be different versions of the flow converter, just as there will be different generators fitting these variants. By combining modules, the plants can be adjusted to the body of water and ideally use the flowing water without the necessity of any custom-made arrangements. The flow converters can be used under all conditions. At the moment, we primarily focus on industrial channels, that is, environmental situations in which humans have already tampered with nature.
My name is Hugues Le Gallet and I'm responsible for taking care of Environia's business in Italy, mainly northern Italy currently.
Northern Italy is an ideally suited place of application due to its network of canals from the agricultural sector. However, an innovative technology such as the flow converter can be installed and applied worldwide. This means that on every continent, we encounter enormous market potential, in addition to the fact that worldwide energy demand is on the increase. Areas of application are everywhere where you find water. This ranges from sea currents to channels of riverbeds. In cases of harnessing energy in remote places, such as the Amazon eco-region, a specific catamaran solution was drafted. Further variants of the flow converter are thinkable anytime, since the programming of alignment regulation is possible and pre-installed in the electronics of the flow converter. The flow converter is an innovative and unique system that does not impound water and does not require any constructive measures. Consequently, the flow converter has no negative environmental impact. It enables a fish-friendly and clean way of harnessing energy, profiting from the enormous kinetic potential of hydropower.